wondering what's going on in the background, that is Meadow talking to Mum. So please ignore that. So, hey Spectrum, hey Wolf. So how are things, dude? I don't know. Quite honestly, I don't know, lad. We're gonna be a little bit late tonight, but give me a chance, okay? Pack of something in a minute. I'm honestly trying my best here, guys. I'm trying to be as quick as possible, but doing this myself is going to take a little longer. So just going to have to bear with me today. So the stream might be a little bit longer than usual, but it is what it is. Hearing my name in the background, yeah, I can't do anything about that tonight. Why is that going to... What? For some reason it's already sent it to the VTuber thing, so I don't know why it's done that, but whatever. Whatever. Right, now I just gotta send it to Discord, and then we'll get started. Something I get into it tonight. Your parcel is turned up and there's a hair in it. That is disgusting. Alright, the rest is down to her, down the middle, when she's done. Alright, can you two just share it out? Normal shebang. Shit like that, please.
fucking twisted!
You can't. Almost. They heard that one. They heard that.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Fuck, that actually got me that time. Well done, Spectrum.
Your weakness is pathetic.
Okay, I give you that one. That was a good one. That was good. Yeah, you caught me. Yeah, you actually caught me that time, Spectrum. Well done. Right, I'm gonna quickly show you what I've done offline, like I normally do, and then we're gonna get straight into the game. So we've taken too long now. Right, you'll notice I'm on 29 of these. So we're going to do the story, see how many gems I get. Once that's done, we'll do some summonings. So tonight's plan, story, finish it tonight. Might as well get rid of the Bang Boo one, get it out of the way. Okay. So I need to go to the temple. Started. But yeah, honestly guys, if you know anyone, just keep sending it out and we'll swing from that. Where is... But yeah, you did, Spectrum again, you did get me with that jump scare because I wasn't actually prepared for that one.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the looks on your faces, I thought he had sent some sort of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque's Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. And the production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumex can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening,
my
many
language.
relevant
You
people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I'm on stream,
Porcelumex
fucker!
has to fulfill its duties as a host and
So
entertain
you
everyone.
can't say
Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque's
What
Summit,
the
that
jizz?
Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his
Ah,
connections
bite
and
me.
resources to get closer to us.
Senior Shuyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift. But Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. Shifu doesn't want Yunque's Summit to get too close to Porcelumex. And honestly, I have to agree. But since we're operating in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to do our best to maintain a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Huh? Why's that?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime
Just
soon.
got to say this
If
now.
the three
This
of us
Pokemon
attend the
event is
banquet,
annoying.
it'll show
Is it?
Damien some respect without drawing too much attention.
Well, don't
Besides,
forget, any
he already knows
Pokemon
Shifu
battling
isn't
raid
around,
on
so
Scarlet
it's
and
not like she's
Violet, they are going to be
deliberately avoiding
OP
him.
as sin.
Wait a second. What about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Getting back to the point, I think your reasoning earlier makes a lot of sense. We should go to the banquet.
I agree. Besides, I have a feeling that there'll be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do poor Salumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did. You
Sake.
coward. You make me sick.
Oh,
Your
you know
weakness is
what?
pathetic.
Mark, you cunt. Hey, what's worse is that I've got a coffee in my hands, Mark, so thanks for that.
Elle and Senior Yinhu must have gone to Yamcha Scene. Better go meet them there.
Is everyone awake? Funny. Funny. No, I'm obliterating this thing, but since 1 million people have to beat it before everyone can catch it, I'm getting bored of killing it. Can you? How long's the event for? Because I would have said if you've just beaten it, right? Can you not just wait until like the last day of the event and then catch it that way? Or do you have to kill it on the day to catch it? And if anyone says about my triple bomb, fuck off. Because quite honestly, the rule about me swearing is honestly now abolished. I abolish it. And no one can say that I shouldn't, because it's rich coming from them.
On my iron came with hair in it.
Oh, lovely. I didn't need to know that. That's disgusting.
I know, right?
I might have accidentally tapped it twice. Sorry about that. For the shiny ruined treasure in general, the title must... Right, so... I wouldn't understand that myself. Quite honestly, I wouldn't fully understand what's going on with that event. If it's not beat it and catch it immediately, then I'd be alright.
The mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pun show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Judging from your tone, Are you upset that our Shifu isn't here?
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunque's summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
With so many people here for the security investigation, do you still have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests. But I understand what you mean, Master Wise. Considering that the Exaltists appeared in Yfei Peninsula, and Porcelumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit
After
too
a
relaxed.
billion people have beaten it,
with
you
you
can
both,
battle it and catch
although
it.
my official
I would just leave it till
title
that
is
last.
General Manager
Well,
of
you've done it
Porcelumex
once
in
already,
Yfei
man, so you know you can beat it. I'd
My
wait
main
till the last day of the
responsibility is
event,
actually
and then
overseeing
hopefully
production.
1,000 people would have done it.
Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I see now. No wonder you were so
Right, I've
willing
got to stop
provide us
this.
with
Tracy,
food.
please do not open those ones that are mine. Daisy only put them in there to begin with.
Control over security, too.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been
No,
getting everything
no,
ready for
don't make it sound like I'm
the
begging you, twit.
After seeing the guest list,
Just
with my
don't
own
open them,
eyes,
Tracy. Trust me,
I
just
finally
don't
felt a
open
bit of
them.
relief.
Oh? Why is that?
Why don't you have a look
I think
for
my mood is
yourselves?
gonna go up to
There
down.
are quite a few guests at
She's
tonight's
opened them,
banquet,
of
but in
course. Now I look
reality,
like a fuck.
they all fall into
Now I
just
look like a
few
fucking idiot.
categories.
Fantastic, great, thanks,
All
lovely.
these
Why did I let
have
Meadow
interest
buy
guests
those?
are
Why?
senior officials
If anyone's
from
wondering what those items are that we're
The
telling her
fact
not to
that everyone who
open,
was invited has turned up.
they are
It's a clear
basically
indicator
Honkai
that the
Sky
connection
Rail
between
train
Tops and
trains,
Porcelumex
which have
remains
different
strong.
Honkai characters. Let's
Their
sit on
presence
them.
allows us to
She's
demonstrate
done
to the
that.
military and
Right?
government that
She's
Tops
done
is
that
fully committed to the safety of
because she
Yfei
wanted stuff
Peninsula.
cheap.
We also sent
So
invitations
her mum
to
is
the
now
relevant
opening
city
that
government
package, and now
departments,
I'm gonna look
but
like an
won't show
idiot.
how.
So, yay,
This suggests
great.
that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between Tops and the military and
Apparently,
Yfei
we're gonna make a
Peninsula.
rip video out
They
of
would
them.
prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
Bubblette.
I heard that Tops
Bollocks.
and the military often have conflicts regarding porcelain issues. But it seems the situation is even worse than I expected.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain. And by controlling Yfei Peninsula, Tops essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing the identities of the military guests here today is key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's
There's no
representative.
guarantee they will. Oh, I don't know, dude. I really don't. Any event, if the event's not defeat and capture immediately,
That's
don't
because
bother.
Miss
It
Isolde
you
is
shouldn't do an
not a
event like that.
military officer.
You shouldn't do it
She's a research
because
consultant.
the event
Instead of sending
should
high-ranking
be
officers,
that,
they hire
not like
civilian
1,000
to
people, a
attend,
million
which
people
sends a
have to
clear
beat it to
message.
catch it. That's a
They
bit
don't
stupid
intend
on
to
my half,
investigate
because
this
half the
matter
people,
further.
most likely
Of
not a
course,
million
no
people play
production was
Pokemon
limited
Scarlet
to
and Violet anymore. They're
productions,
pre-waiting for the new
Porcelumex
one.
didn't delay any orders from the military. So,
But anyway,
it appears they
I have a
acknowledged
question. Why is she
us
opening
sincerely.
things that are not hers? It's because
see.
Meadow wanted to check all
There's
the
no
wedding gear
pressure
she's
from
bought.
Tops' executives, the government, or the military. But who are the remaining guests? There are quite a few older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection
No,
team,
right.
leading experts in the ether.
No, you fucking don't!
Seeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Yfei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porcelumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. So are those two your direct superiors?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna hit a button in a minute.
Is it okay for you to talk about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of
Should
their
I hit
office's
this
trusted
button?
subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are
At least
eager
no
to
one
fill
has
that
hidden
position
from a
with their own
pickle.
people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up.
Somebody
And
find me a
if I were to
website for
take sides, it could come at a
TCG,
fatal
Honkai,
cost,
and Genshin, please. Thank
destroying
you. I love you
everything I've
all.
worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
I didn't beg, I said just don't for your own sanity.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Wise. What should we do now that Damien's left?
Sorry, you broke out there a little.
I want to look around the banquet hall. After everything Damien said.
Oh, shut up about that wyvern.
He plays things close to the vest, so it's hard to know what to believe.
Alright, I'll take a look around too. Catch you later.
Sorry guys, I've also got a flipping family meeting on WhatsApp and I've got to answer it. Panda Theron is now going to look like Kung Fu Panda. He's going to look like Po from Kung Fu Panda.
Wise, you're back. Find anything interesting?
Nope.
From what I saw, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I imagined. The experts and TOPS representatives were even chatting and laughing together. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. The security investigation seems more like a ritual for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, and just a way to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But, come on, let's not worry about that now. It's not every day Porcelumex is picking up the tab. Let's enjoy the meal. Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
say your top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
See ya.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather.
Please note, guys, I've technically already done this on a personal folder, so yeah, you're gonna have to just listen to it yourselves.
I can't watch, can I?
It's none of you. I can't change the screens, no,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
I thought you had already done it.
Huh?
I thought you'd done the story.
No, I was doing the summer story.
You misunderstand me. I just said
I can't change the screens now, babe.
surname to appear on the list.
And she went to sleep. And by the time she called, she actually woken up.
Okay.
So she hasn't opened them. But I'm guessing my conversation could be heard.
No shit.
Can't help that. Sorry, love.
Alright.
Sorry.
Let's put it this way, I've already dropped a triple bomb, so I don't care. Yeah.
This is kind of peeling off on its own.
What's that?
This.
What is it?
It was peeling off on its
Okay.
own. Yeah, sorry. I didn't expect it to be that loud, but her connection was shoddy.
Miss,
There you go.
the Timefield family now
But
rests
I'll be on the tablet.
entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake.
Go on. Go.
What's going on? What's that? Wise, you're up too?
The knocking on the door, it wasn't my imagination, right?
It wasn't just my imagination. Someone really was knocking. I'm pretty sure I heard Senior Inhu answer the door. Wise, let's go check it out too. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up at this hour.
Master Pawn! That glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that.
Hold on, is this gonna do what I think it's gonna do?
What you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and
Okay, for some reason, the audio thing has linked to my keyboard. So anytime I try to turn it down so I don't have to hear it for you guys, it goes down, it tunes it down as well. Okay, I don't know what's happening there.
But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
We're here, Senior Inhu. What's going on?
oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Miss Bell?
Hi. I'm Wise, and this is my sister Belle.
Hi! Didn't expect we'd meet again. Alright, Wise, stop staring at me. I know I shouldn't have said that. I see. So, you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the Timefields. Turns out she's likely here in place of her grandfather, who's fallen ill. We're not sure what exactly happened, but Alice was probably threatened by them. In any case, Porcelumix clearly doesn't take her seriously. The way they're treating her so differently from the other guests is really going over the line.
Hey, Saf. What's up with you? Why do you feel sick? Have you eaten something bad?
That appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
Hey, Wise, what do you think?
Since she's a friend of Lucy's, we should help her out. Our last encounter was a bit awkward, but it was mostly on our end.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate?
You put barbecue sauce on your food. Depending on the food.
Don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here
Can't stand barbecue sauce. Oh, you don't like the taste of the sauce. Okay.
Good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Senior Inhu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded. They're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Seriously? Now you're guilt-tripping me?
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Wise will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumics have brought recently.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much.
I gagged a few times. What were you eating to have barbecue sauce on it then? Chicken. You want ketchup? Okay. But you got barbecue sauce instead, right? You can have both. I can't say much, because you can have ketchup or barbecue sauce with chicken, so...
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
How did you sleep last night? Feeling rested?
Oh, I'm alright. Thanks for your
They
concern.
look the same.
It's just...
Eh?
The scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
I'm not even gonna make a comment on that bit, Saf.
Oh, no. It's not that bad. The Soybian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night.
Oh
If
no.
you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows and the glass.
Not really much to talk about, is there? Other than, like, I can't do live what my stream tomorrow, so I've got to switch that to something else, or not even bother. Pretty much simple as. The fuck out of this. No, I can't do Liza P because here's the thing, right? Non-officially, I could do it if I wanted to spend the money, because at the moment PlayStation have got the standard game plus the DLC as a bundle, and that's on deal at the minute. But unfortunately, that would be all my money, because after paying my bills and all that shit, that's it. All my money's gone. Because after that, after I bought Liza P, that's it. And officially, I have to do it next week because PlayStation has just announced their 3 games they're adding to PlayStation Plus on the 5th of August, so next week. And one of them is Liza P. So it's the choice of I go and get the game tomorrow as a bundle, or I wait a week, let the game come up on the PlayStation Plus, and buy the DLC.
But I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's start by piecing
That's the reason why.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was knocked over by the cargo hanging from the tower crane.
But if something that large hit it, wouldn't all the pots have fallen to the ground?
I got that one
It
wrong.
was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It's pretty clear. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes. There's no phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Still don't understand how a raccoon could do that, but
check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
A cornered rabbit will bite, yeah? Why hasn't Demi bitten anyone? Ha 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 ha.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
The footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away!
Hey, stop! There! It ran into the jump!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit...
Monato?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount. All right. Thank you very much. Wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place. Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Excuse me, may I say something? Porcelumix brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dare to defy Porcelumix. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember
yes.
now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No.
Mocktails, mixers, eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda's Starbucks dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So could you never, ever want to leave? Anything that you desire?
I won't forgive
Fuck
myself
off.
for my mistakes. Just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance. Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Could someone explain what just happened?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumix has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow. Items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloon Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloon Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumix and give them a real scandal to deal with. Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that? It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumax. Wait, you wouldn't, right? Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly. You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I come with you to Sailoon Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the Hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Ah, brother. Like I said, at least the good thing is it gives me points no matter what now. So at least I know that I'm getting them. It's not giving me much though. Oh, you know what? On board. Oh, I need one more. For fuck's sake. Just investigate my asshole. What?
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
I didn't see it.
I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumax. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Sailoon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Sailoon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable
You can
car to
keep
Lemmy
saying that my avatar's falling asleep, but unfortunately I can't do much about that. The camera seems to only be tracking certain parts of my head, so...
Are you saying the edge of the hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Sailoon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Sailoon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumax. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be other ways to get to Sailoon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porcelumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silum Bay.
You're going to love the...
Good
Oh, I haven't seen
Yuza
it,
and I will
so...
go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
I wonder how things are going with Minato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Okay. Let's get on with it.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Silum Bay. What?
We've got enemy.
Don't go too hard, Minato, or people will notice the damage.
Put the weasel on that one.
Can we implant the mech with memories of... All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec. Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be afraid. It's us.
Wise, it's you. You frightened me.
Oh, you're having a fucking laugh.
Sneaking around behind us, and yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here? Mizukinami, Mr. Komano, I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team,
It's not that bad.
do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Alice,
It's
are you
not
really
too
sure
bad,
it's okay
my
for you
dog.
to
It's like
trust?
10 seconds. As long as it's not
Thank you,
buffering
Wise.
every 2 seconds, I don't
Don't
care.
worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Silent Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Monato?
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Alright, let's see what you've got.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight.
Mia's already. Are you gonna kill this man?
I appreciate
He's been standing there for days. He's like a bowl full of
If
jelly.
you're not sure how to respond to Yuzaha, just don't. She won't get mad. Wise, you can give it a try too.
Let's hurry. I still have a lesson to attend.
Look at Minato, man. He's literally, this man's health is now on 0. And he is standing there like a bowl full of jellies. Come on, Minato. Oh, for fuck's sake. Taking a piss there, mate. Like a bowl full of jelly. You couldn't even move him. Oh, shit, mate.
Uh-oh. It's people from Porcelumex.
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour. As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
That Damien is such a headache to deal with.
Go on, Belle, get in there.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Wise was always the one jumping around with Eos before.
money, I'm going for it. Give me the moolah. Oh shit. Oh, fuck my ass. I got greedy. Oh, I'm getting so much money, could pay off my loans. Fuck. Oh, skin of my teeth on that one. Oh, I found the panel anyway, so go and get in there.
Nailed it. Classic Phaethon.
Great job, Belle. Let's keep going.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. How much longer until we get to Sunroom Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Need my help, a flurry of thrusts. And then we're there?
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
I see your weakness. Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch it. Right, Wise? Keep breathing.
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Right, first things first, I do me normal, which is go around the turn that down, so it's actually doing my eyes in, believe it or not. Even though I'm getting a nice wind, for some reason it irritates my eyes to doing shit. Right, so walk around so I can pick up these chests, that way I don't forget them later. I think there's only like 4, maybe 5 in this area. I don't remember. I think I got them all. Yep.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrog again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite bubble pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Well, your luck's still better than ever, huh?
Looks fine to me,
I
Meadow.
failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for Porcelumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from
Probably
a
gonna
distance.
need another coffee.
It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck. Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds on the mountain path? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece. This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
So, are we going to ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. Wise, you go with our little lady here and check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece. Let's go.
Anybody want to talk about something before I accidentally do fall asleep here? Seriously? Okay. what have I done here? There we go.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I've never seen you before.
But look at her. This graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrog. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name is so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it had something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark
Is there
piece
something?
of porcelain came from, don't you?
Here's something.
Yeah,
I was
I
being
do.
watched today at work by a
Dante found
goat.
He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He
Huh?
broke my toy,
You
and
got
I
stared
smashed
at
his
by a
baby
goat?
Is there something wrong with
The
this piece
fuck
of
were you
porcelain,
doing for a
Yuzuha?
goat to be interested in what you were doing? Was he looking at your ass?
Did he?
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up.
That's kids for ya. But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right.
Hey, Prime.
We'll make
No,
up
it's
with
fine,
Dante.
mate. You had stuff to do. I can understand that.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog. I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name. Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away
What's new in the game?
years
Not
ago.
much. I'm just doing the check the story. I thought I'd get the story done and then that's it until the next update.
I see.
No, same thing.
Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway,
This event reminds me of another one from Honkai. You're gonna have to explain that to me, Meadow.
You're a noble
Is this the
lady,
same?
and you've had
No,
great education,
same one, just a new chapter.
confidence, all right?
Yes, I will. Alright then, let's get going.
Where's Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. Alright, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
Okay, we were doing a job at a farm and they have mine goats in a pen next to where we parked the van. So anytime we walked by, they would watch and blur out. So for God's sake. Okay. Has there been any new character apart from Yuzuha and Alice that's been there since the last time I streamed, which was last week? No. I'm trying to get Yuzuha. I'm gonna try a little trick, but I want to see if it works.
So, you already knew we were here, Miss Isolde. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Mr. Wise. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like
I'm
the
alright,
rest of
Prime.
you.
I'm just, I don't
Now
know,
that we all
tired a
have
little.
leverage on
Even
each
though I've
other,
not done much today.
How about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
Have they announced any new characters for any other new updates? Yes, they have, and everyone's already going there.
Ah, I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's alright. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here
Hey,
too?
Kira.
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom?
You little stinker! What did you just say? Get back here! Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, Not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
Right, what is this chapter all about, Blade? Why are they gathering porcelain scraps for me? Right, basically, right, and again, my character's falling asleep. Cannot do fuck all about that because it might be the lighting. I don't know. Anyway, anyone who lives in this location lost their homes in the old capital war. So when the old capital fell to the Hollows, most families got basically pushed here. So the kids, once the kids go up to an age, they can go and pick up porcelain scraps. They take it up to a shop for like up the coast, and they get money for whatever the scrap they get. So that's how you get it. I'm not going to ask you questions, mate.
I'm not sure how I feel after hearing all that.
So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
The Biker Wolf is Monato, which has been added since the beginning of this season, and Yuzuha is the new character you can get if you get enough points.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Monato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Monato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Monato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Mrs. Zolda told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't realize you'd thought about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? Ah, I think I get why you came to Silum Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I prefer not to know.
Thank you for your understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place?
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Get out of that joke.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way,
See, that joke, that one was a little bit.
Doesn't want you
Nah.
with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway. Why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Mr. Weiss, take it.
Kind of looks like a gun from an anime I've seen before. Is that me? Oh, I don't know.
Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. Ah, it's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow.
Meadow is doing her own Genshin in the bedroom, lad.
Wow. I'm not sure if I completely understand, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out.
Looks
And
like
once, she somehow got an
it looks
extra
like
bottle of
from
soda
Trigon,
every time
probably.
she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
Oh, do you mean Alice? The rabbit baron.
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1.
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Siloon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves.
I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that?
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow.
Bruh.
I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond its walls.
Oh,
I decided
please.
to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend or folktale.
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Miss Isolde. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow, how about we head in and take a look?
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall. Even just scouting ahead a little would be good.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
Do you think there is something wrong with this new area you're in? Do you think that the Hollow is causing this strangeness? It wouldn't surprise. It doesn't surprise us.
There it
This
is.
game.
There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited hollow data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Wise, we've cleared out loads of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down? And it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Right, hang on. I want to check something. Because fucking ambulance. That's the third time in the last 2 hours. Right. Anyway. Yeah, so you get Alice on the next one. A couple of extras added. That's not too bad, I guess. Hang on. I love how they like show stuff, right? But after that, not as much as you would think. Yeah, I don't think they would. Okay. Right, if anyone's wondering what I was looking for, basically there have been videos and notifications about the new character they're adding after Alice. So, you know, but unfortunately they've seen everyone's not paid attention to the full point of her, but only aimed for one thing in total, and most viewers are doing it anyway, and that is her feet. Again! Normal. And I'm gonna need a light on, I think, so that's probably what's making my character's eyes close when I look away. Like, not even kidding. They've shown the character, which you'll get to see, like, one part of it, if I can get to that point tonight. But instead of, like, focusing on anything else, most of the videos I've seen, everyone's like, look at those feet! It's like, look at those toes, boy! I'm gonna see if I can... No. Game. Fuck's sake, hang on. Can I add someone? No, I pissing can't. You absolute why the feet? Why do you think? Why do you think everyone just... What's wrong with their feet? Dude? You have to ask that question, lad. You've not been paying attention. Dude, did you really expect anything else? Well...
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Yeah, but honestly, dude, it was like, you know, you've had characters like Astra and everyone was like, oh, look at this woman's massive bazingas, or oh, look at those thighs. And then this one comes out and everyone's like, same energy, stares at the toes. Like, seriously, man. No, you have a stylist there. Why don't you try using that?
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals.
There we go. You ask a fucking good question there, Wolf. Like, seriously, Wolf, you're asked that good question. Don't forget, there's also the question most people ask, why are they interested in certain other people's butts? It's like, if it's not your feet, it's not your chest, it's your butt. It's like, oh my, like that, it's like that song, oh my god, look at that butt. Ooh. Give me the Denny's, Denny's. Yikes! Safe! So much money, I might as well pick it all up. Why the fuck not? Make me rich and fill me pockets. Ouch. That was my head. That's my face. What is your opinion with the two characters you are playing as? Are they to your liking, or do you feel that they need some improvements? When it comes to Alice, I don't really see a problem, because it's more like a fencing style.
More tire tracks here.
Yuzuha, on the other hand, I would probably say would need a tweak or two, but I don't know. Good point. Yeah, exactly.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too. Flinky starts to score.
I mean, look at that. Look at what Alice just did, mate.
Stuff around in a place like this. That's just begging for trouble.
You're saying cup ready, it's right here.
Though we're not exactly in a much better spot.
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here.
Your weakness has been exposed. There might be a passage behind that miasma.
Cheers.
Check out what's behind that miasma.
You what? Well then, you know what you got to do. And you're lucky, considering now you're telling me to wait till next week for Liza P. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see much happening in this event, in this month now. That, again, the problem I have, and this is what I'm going to say, okay? When it comes to Zenless, right? Unless the story involves characters, I don't bother. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to do the beach one. That's not going to change. I've done all the events for the beach summer one. I've just got to do the story parts for Yuzuha, and Alice. That's it. I could do that whenever I can. Right. But when it comes to... I still need to do the agent stories. I've done absolutely none of them. I've still got to do those. But I don't know. It's a bit weird for me at the minute. Trying to figure out what I can do, what I can't do. Again, because I've honestly... Over the last week or so, I've been pondering. And when I mean pondering, I mean...
Is this really as far as we can go?
Really?
This can't be right.
That's
it's not
gross.
likely to have such bad luck.
No, I wouldn't!
We may not have cracked the elevator's pass.
I'd still put mine in a sandwich or something.
The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route.
Whatever.
And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you want.
Pasta salad.
Oh, not that again.
No, I thought...
You're the one who scared me.
Yeah?
Why were you
We'll
just
see.
standing there zoning out like that? It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. Or not.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right. I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
Don't know, they're probably looking at you or they were looking at your top.
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
What?
Fuck was that cry?
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
Whenever I come in
We're
the
almost
room.
there. Sorry for the trouble.
No, no.
Since the package is quite large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery. What? What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you,
I'll
did you?
repeat what I was going to say in a minute.
If you need me, I'll be on chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this bamboo thing's quite fun. I would recommend giving it a go quick on screen or on round.
We'll see how much.
Tutorial round online.
Yeah, we'll see how much time I have left, babe. Anyway, I'd say for the last few days, actually, like, while I was slowly taking time off and just streaming, Digimon, and I didn't do Sonic yesterday, which I apologise for that. The reason I didn't do Sonic is because I wasn't actually feeling too good, and I just said, you know what, I haven't put the timetable up. Nobody's putting it out to me, so just leave it, and I went back to bed. But the last few days, I have been pondering what I can do in terms of streams and all that, what I want to do, all the normal shebang. And I've honestly been thinking it through, and honestly, like with Liza P, yes, that might be a repeat for some people, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go through it back to front, which means the standard part of the game and then the DLC.
What's the situation inside?
But, you know, all that other stuff like curving my language, acting a certain way, fuck off.
Master Pan must have watched
Can't be arsed, can't be bothered.
He even said lines
So
like,
if you hear me actually say it in this word, CUNT! I couldn't give a shit.
Want some fried rice? And, sorry, I'm a mystic.
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
So, you know.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us? So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
But we don't have any solid proof that they're up to something. Even if we catch them, they'll just brush it off. Plus, we would risk giving ourselves away.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up. I think I'm probably the one they're after. How come? Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow. Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big. Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komino are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beeline and the others are watching him. Alright, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift.
Excuse me.
He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
You played yourself.
Who ordered him to transport the explosives?
The one who gave him the orders was his superior at Porcelumex. He's just a low-ranking grunt. He doesn't even know what the explosives were meant for. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news.
That's it.
Which do you want first?
Swing the bad news my way, my man.
Let's start with the bad news. That's likely the real problem we'll have to handle.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong? I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzuha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Alright, there's a little bit of Vazio from Genshin Impact on that one. The bird speaks for the girl.
Your side gigs. Don't expect me to cover for you.
Alright, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
All right, let's do that. Tomorrow, Junior Bell and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Wise, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Wise, you go ahead and call Ishu and Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
But, yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm honestly just going to go back to unfiltered me, because I honestly can't be because the way I've been seeing it lately is that even just trying to curve my language, it's not doing shit. It's not me. So, you might hear some more swearing than usual, but that depends on what I'm going to be playing and all that. Because if it's calm, I'm alright. If it gets a bit hectic like Liza P or any soul-based games, you're going to hear the swear words coming out of me faster than you can say shite. So, yeah, that's that. And when it comes to Twitch and YouTube, I'm still figuring that shit out on my own.
You must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porcelumex has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
That's great. If you're with us, Shifu, we can rest easy.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days, I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Do this first.
Oh, Wise, you're done with the call already? I was just thinking of saying a few words to Shifu myself.
Have the rooms been arranged?
We're still trying to figure that out. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room or Senior Fufu's room, and the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But I just talked it over with Miss Ukinami and Belle. We can share a room.
In that case, Belle, how about you three stay in my room? It's a bit more spacious since I keep the HDD there.
Yay! Thanks, Wise.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip? Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself. You never went on a field trip as a student? No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Wait! Ghost stories?
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Ghost stories. Glad I dodged that bullet.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
Interesting hairpin.
Huh? This is... It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
I love what the real name is. Look at it. Anyone else need a Sailor Moon reference in this game?
Oh wait, that's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called Magic Sailor Boo, right? Belle used to wait for it to air every week when she was little.
Right. Yes. Are you alright? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Waifei Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumix's lab inside the hollow. It was my first time being in a hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Waifei Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him.
Huh?
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why...
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Feels like you're brushing us off.
Same.
I thought the same as Wise and Mr. Kono. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komano. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
Oh, my neck.
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Wise, you take everyone to the hollow with Eos. Signorine Hu and I will support you from afar.
Alright, I need to check something, guys, because while they were talking, I did something tells me Right, it did not work. Fuck! Oh well. Oi, give me that last summoning, you bastards. Give it here, going for a third, 'cause I'm bored. Fuck it. Not gonna complain because I get more points. Another 10. I'm pretty sure I've already maxed out Shukaku's engine by now. Get in there, you beautiful bastards! Woo-hoo-hoo! Get in there, man! Yes, that's what I like to see, Daddy! Let's go! Engine time now, fuck off! Meadow, do I have to? I'd rather grow these up so I can try and get Alice on the next run. Oof, fuck it. Right, there you go. Yes, Daddy! He's happy.
Alright, let's move. We can use that elevator now. Whoa, there's a lot of porcelain crates here.
Those are Obscuras!
Alert. Sample component analysis in progress. Analysis complete. The target's composition is a 99.97% match with the Obscura shard you possess, Master.
Looks like the shard we found came from here. The Obscura and the explosives. Both definitely point to the same place. Everyone, I just checked. The Obscura here has no coding. It's probably been stashed here temporarily, waiting to be coded.
I doubt we're gonna have time for that, Meadow.
This really is the factory where they produce the Obscura.
There's no doubt about it. Look, there's a door ahead. Behind it should be the open-air workshop where they cure the coatings. Let's get going. We need to do a full investigation of this place.
Let's open the door quick so we can investigate the inside of the factory.
Why've they got so many passcode doors here? I'm getting super curious about what secrets they're hiding in here.
Yeah, honestly, guys, I'm not going to read through all this. Because the game's going to tell me anyway, and I'm just going to probably speed through these quickly because of time.
We've got the clues for the code. Let's try to figure it out.
Huh?
There we go.
Watch out! Monsters!
Incoming materials!
Look at the drainage channels here. Quite a few Obscuras have fallen in.
Oh, excuse me. But anyway, like I said before, guys, tomorrow's stream is either going to be now probably Sonic, or I might just leave it and spend tomorrow sorting out my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. But we'll have to wait and see how I feel in the morning. Double Zenless. Do you really think everyone's going to want to watch?
Come on, let's go fire up the generator. I'll leave the heat.
Can't believe there are already so many materials here. Wasn't this lab making all those Obscura not too long ago?
It's just like when a house is left empty and gets covered in cobwebs in no time. Got the power up and running.
That's down to the people. Well,
Let's try the revelation technique.
done.
Oh, we can pass through now. Great job. Well done, Wise. All right, the power is on.
Sorry. Woo!
Wise, it's our turn again.
We can get through now. Let's go.
Jin ready. I've been wanting to ask, don't you think the Obscura look like coffins? With glass. Do they? And this open workshop is just like a huge mortuary.
What?
Without the thermal setter unit, it'd... and that'd be... Oh, Yuzuha, you're doing it again.
While the girls are taking the mickey,
I still have a lesson to attend.
that man just looks like a bowl. That man is sitting there like a bowl full of jelly. Oh, fuck off. For Christ's sake. My deepest apologies, Blade. I was doing something. That is why I wasn't here for some time. How goes the chapter? Found anything interesting? How about I got a new character, mate?
The elevator is ready.
What's with the squirrel? That's a raccoon, you bastard.
There's a monster.
Don't worry. We're here.
Wise, you two stay back. We've got this.
Right. What were you two talking about over in the corridor?
We found a pretty stable fissure at the far end of the corridor, with explosives piled up near it.
We can keep going. Let's go check out that building. There are a lot of scuff marks all over the ground. It seems like a fight broke out here.
Yuzuha.
The marks lead right through the front door. Looks like the hallway beyond connects to another building. But it's hard to tell how big it is inside.
Seems like we're getting closer to the truth.
I agree. But this door... it's pretty heavy. Looks like it got jammed from an impact or something.
Here. Let me give it a try. Nope. It won't budge at all.
If it's not even budging for monotone, I don't think we'll be able to open it. What should we do now? Maybe Kama can squeeze through the gap and check things out. Hold on. There may be another way into the building.
Really? I'm all ears.
What are the characters' levels, or do you not know until you unlock them? Basically, they will be shown as fully powered. But when you get them, they're basically level 1.
It's nothing. I just remembered a rat got into my house a few days ago. Probably came in through something like this.
A rat? Since when?
Monato, now's not really the time for that. Anyway, back on track. I agree with Alice. We should be able to use the duct.
All right, let's figure out how to get into the duct, Wise.
Ugh. Hold on, let me have a look for you. I can't do it.
This is the path.
But yeah, so I'll show you.
I pick a mission. Got a new ghost story to share?
Alright, so when you're doing the trial run, you'll only see them at a certain level. When you get them yourself, you gotta do all the work again. As shown with all this. Okay.
Got a new ghost story to share?
I'm gonna keep going. We'll see how far I can go.
The duct is bigger than I thought.
As long as the girls are at the back, mate, we should be fine.
Yep, don't worry.
I think there's something on the ground.
Yeah, it's a buddy.
Is that a corpse? What was that?
You alright, Yuzuha? You're quiet.
Huh? Me? It's nothing.
I think the miasma is getting thicker here.
There's a light ahead. A room on the left.
Look, that's an Exaltist mark.
There's a downward vent ahead.
Have a quick look around. No metal, good. No materials, let's go. But yeah, so a lot of that.
Look at all this stuff.
Let's put it this way, it's somewhere I shouldn't be.
Let's go check on the others.
I honestly was hoping I'd do this fucking thing that by the end of tonight looks like I'm not gonna do it. Do you feel like there could be something missing or added? For what I can see, just more interaction with other NPCs. No clue, because mine would be going more flipping speed. In terms of just give us more fighting.
Let's look elsewhere.
Porcelumex and the Exaltists. They've been colluding this whole time.
Things are looking even more complicated than we thought. Huh? Miasma!
Alice!
Hello, you creepy looking bitch! Hello, creepy one.
This is a tough one. Watch out, guys.
Guys, look out for yourselves!
Warning. Unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching Swadian.
Unidentified? Who could that be? Hello? Barry? Barry, answer me!
What's going on? The monsters are covering?
Oh yes! This annoying prick has the ability to fucking heal!
To revive itself.
For the time field name, I will never lose!
If it just keeps feeding on the miasma, we'll get worn down sooner or later.
No! It's recovering again!
Listen up, everyone. I have a way out. Do you remember that fissure? The one I spotted by the connecting corridor at the factory. The fissure is located right outside this building. Now's our chance! To the main gate!
Explosive, no?
The fissure! Over there!
Nice landing. Not.
It's an ambush.
Ferox!
Oh, that's my face. That's my face.
Can you hear me? Wise, can you hear my voice? Oh, good. You're awake. Wait, don't move yet. Right. The ether concentration here isn't very high, but if that swelling on your head splits open, the chance of corruption will increase.
What happened afterward?
After you fainted, Ferox and his men brought us here and locked us up. But since you're from Yunquay Summit, and I'm part of the inspection team, Ferox seems unsure about how to handle us. Gotta say, it's lucky I have you big shots here with me this time. As for our current location, judging by direction, we're in the valley behind the Obscura factory. This used to be the materials lab. Oh, we're that close? Ferox took us on a huge detour. I lost track of where we were going. Yuzuha, your sense of direction is amazing. It's not really my sense of direction. Never mind. In short, this is the main base where the Exaltists and Porcelumex conducted their research together.
Where's Monato?
Monato got dragged off for questioning. They were gonna take me, but he broke free and headbutted the guard. So they decided to teach him a lesson. That idiot! But
one thing's for
I have
sure.
no idea where it come from, but that is the boss I got to deal with at the end of this chapter.
And he's in cahoots with the Exaltists. As for why he wanted to destroy the Obscura factory and the lab, the answer is pretty clear now.
It's because of the regenerating monster.
Yup. Ferox's people call it a miasmic fiend. And apparently it just showed up near the Obscura factory not long ago. Ferox sent a bunch of folks to take it out, but they got wrecked, and so did the factory. The monster still hangs around the factory, but its territory is spreading. I heard the guards say it even made it to the industrial port last time.
Do you think the white-haired ghost the Silent Bay kids talked about might actually be...
It's gotta be! Aiwei is usually always talking nonsense. I never take any of that seriously. Back on track. If the monster causes any casualties, HIA or Hand will definitely get involved. And once they start chasing it down, they'll figure out Ferox and the Exaltists are in it together.
So to keep his crimes under wraps, Ferox had no choice but to get rid of the monster and the evidence.
Oh, and that issue you had with connecting to the outside of the hollow during the earlier fight. Have you fixed it yet?
No, still can't connect to the HDD at all. Right before the signal cut out, I heard Fairy say something like, "Unidentified individuals detected, rapidly approaching." I thought it meant on our side.
Did something happen over at the Swabian Temple too? What should we do now?
We can't sit around and do nothing.
Proxy, you're so good at handling crises. You bounce back so fast. I was kinda hoping you'd say that. So, a few minutes before you woke up, it seemed something happened and all the guards took off in a rush. Now it's all quiet. The perfect chance to make our move. A room without windows like
It's
this must
something
have
I can
some
do at
vents
the
for fresh
other
air.
boss. I probably won't be able to do it tonight because it's already 10, so I might have to, you know, call it and come back to it later.
Just like we did in the factory.
Oh, I see. But do you think the vents here are as wide as the ones in the factory?
Should be fine. Let's just give it a shot.
Can't do it, for fuck's sake. Would you like to pause this? Yeah, I'll have to pause it and come back to it. Because, again, it's 10 o'clock now. I have no fucking clue how much longer this is going to take. So, hopefully, I can come back to it later. Here we go. Okay. So we haven't done, like, too bad tonight. A couple of goals have already been achieved. Like, again, I now have... Where is she?
Where are we going? There's no class today.
So now I have Yuzuha, which was main target. I didn't think I was going to get her this early. Good thing that raccoon can literally hide her butt. Just wanted to say, had a Vulpix Pokemon card signed by the man who voiced the original Brock in the series. Okay. You got lucky then, didn't ya? Nice grab, mate. You're not allowed what I across her with. What? I think you did brilliantly, bro. Did brilliantly, brother. Be proud of what you have accomplished for tonight. You're not allowed what I across her with. Just like, what the fuck are you on, Meadow? Alright, mate.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
Well, anyway, so I'll do the last two summonings I grabbed. Oh, actually, do this first. Just get as many coins as possible. That is it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, because here's the problem I have. Okay? And here's the big problem. Technically, the story does not give me anything extra. I could honestly leave it to next week normal and play it that way. This is on for the whole season of the game, this series, so that's fine. And the same with this one, so that's fine. This one I'm doing off stream because there's no point. And a few others I've left off stream as well, like I normally do, because they are not needed. So I could honestly leave this till next week. That still looks weird, because next week they would be bringing out Alice. So I can honestly just grind on here like I normally do, power up Yuzua, do bits and pieces what I can, and then next week I could come back, finish the story, go back to the beach story for a little while, and do it that way. I still got to sort out the agent stories. I don't know what to do about that one at the minute. I will figure that out as I go. But yeah, it's 10 o'clock. It's my normal link off time, so I might as well, you know, turn it off, chill, go rest a bit, go do whatever else I need to do, and then come back with something to work. Because, like I said before, can't do Liza P until next week now due to PlayStation Plus wants to be funny bollocks. Because it's either I get the full game and DLC, or I get the game of PlayStation Plus and pay for the DLC separately, which I'll have to do because it saves me money. So tomorrow it will either be Sonic Adventure DX to replace what I didn't do on Sunday, or I might leave it and focus on doing some, or actually I might stream myself doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! On my own, and that way I can just show off, and it gives me something to do for a couple of hours before the main set Thursday. I don't know if it's meant to be me and the guys just going up against each other, or it's a free-for-all. Someone's gonna have to let me know about that, but I think my mods are fucked off for the night, so yeah, I'm gonna call it. So if you guys enjoyed, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe, ring the bell, notifications for YouTube. For Twitch, if you are enjoying my content, just leave a like, just follow. Honestly, bit of support for me and Meadow for the content we make. It's truly grateful. Go check out Blue Sky, Discord, and X. All links are in the description. Yeah, all that good stuff. Go check out Oobidoo. He's the one who created my fantastic new banner. I'm really happy with that. And again, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later. Night, everyone.